Hello again. Good morning. So I wanted to address a question that came in yesterday from a friend of mine, Sarah. And she had asked, I always want to give something special to every person I meet and every life I touch. How can I tell if I made a positive difference in someone's life positively or hopefully never negatively? And of course, I think most of us would agree that we don't want to leave somebody feeling bad about themselves, and we don't want somebody to essentially get upset with us because we were having a bad day. So I really think the answer to that is if you gave something to somebody and you felt really good about it, whether it was an act of kindness or you were helping somebody, that should have come from your heart. And of course it came from your heart because you did something nice. And as long as it came from love, then that's the most important thing. And unfortunately, I don't know that we will ever know the impact we had or we have had on somebody unless they kind of come out to you and reach to you to tell you that personally. But I think that we shouldn't weigh ourselves down with the thought of, how did I leave that person? I think that it's good that if, again, everything that we're doing is coming out of love and kindness, there's nothing to worry about because it came from your heart. And it can also be very subjective as well. So it's all in somebody's perception, the recipient's perception. So, and that's on them. It's not on us. So I hope that helps and that answered your question. And I would hope that maybe eventually at some point somebody would let you know that, hey, thanks, you were so sweet and you were so kind and I appreciate your honesty or I appreciate your help. But again, at the end of the day, as long as you did it from your heart and you're following that path and you're doing the right thing, it's up to them whether or not they want to tell you how they feel. So that, I just wanted to kind of, again, answer that question. I am going on day 2 with putting myself out there in my discomfort. So let's see, what else? Oh, another thing before I go. So this is going to be a little bit shorter, but I am going to cleanse. And I want to know who's going to join me on this quest. I'm so excited. Been doing cleanses again since February. I do them periodically. I don't do them every week. And it's funny because I always ask people, like, what do you think when you do a cleanse? And they kind of freak out. They're like, I'm going to be in the bathroom all day, aren't I? And that's not the case. But at any rate, it's just so good for our bodies. It gives us a break. And I know over the last few days, I may have splurged a little bit or two with some additional stuffing and some pie here and there, but that's okay. I'm not going to beat myself up over that. I've had a good time. I've enjoyed my friends and my family, and I'm going to go ahead and get this cleanse started, and I will keep you guys in the loop on that. But I hope everybody is having a wonderful weekend, and I look forward to more of these lives, and hopefully I'll bring something even more compelling. Again, if you're wanting to expand your horizons and you want to open your mind to additional thoughts or insight, read a book. That's good. Podcasts, great. A few of the podcasts that have really inspired me and moved me. The first is Earn Your Happy with Lori Harder. She is a beautiful soul, and I feel like she's my soul food on most days. And then I've also got, let's see, who else do I listen to? Oh, Lewis Howes, School of Greatness. He's also another great guy to listen to. And those are the 2 right now that I'm really listening a lot to. And then, of course, on YouTube, Gary Vaynerchuk. I know I mentioned him yesterday. And then books. Eckhart Tolle is pretty phenomenal. I've learned a lot through his teachings. Again, just the power of letting things go and not allowing your ego to take over. And here's what I mean by that. I noticed that couple years ago when I feel like I finally kind of woke up and said, okay, I wanna really be kindness and show kindness to others, and so I might like help open a door for somebody, and I wouldn't get acknowledgement, and I would get upset about it. I'm like, well, you're welcome. I just held the door open for you, or I'm just helping you with this. And gosh, that is not the way to act. And I realized it was just my ego wanting some sort of acknowledgement for doing something nice. So I guess this kind of even touches a little bit on Sarah's question from earlier, and what we do, how do we know that we made a difference and an impact on somebody's life? And I think, again, bottom line, the most important thing to remember is that we may never know, but again, if we felt good about what we did, that's the most important thing, and not to expect something in return. And that's been really easy. It's been a bit of a practice, but it's been easy for me to kind of get through that and not expect something in return. You just do it out of the kindness of your heart and move on. So at any rate, I'm gonna go now. Hope to hear from you guys. Let me know again what you have done today to get outside of your comfort zone to help yourself grow. Have you tried something different? Are you listening to a podcast? Are you trying something new? Are you calling somebody that you haven't spoken to in a long time? What is it? So have a fantastic day, everybody. We'll talk to you later.